What's going on, folks? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Well, some of you are like, hey, I'm getting this later in the day, dummy. This show is riddled with sponsors. Some people are like, this is too much. Shut up. This is how I live. This is how the family's eaten for the past 1 day short of 2 years. Thank you to the Mario Flores Lakeshore team of Van Dyke Mortgage. I had to move his, excuse me, I had to move his, did you hear that? Idiot. I had to move Mario's sign because of, oh my God, hang on. I got to cough hard. I'm turning down the mic. I should add to the list of preparations. Make sure microphone is on. Cough hard. Jeez. My God, I got to start the whole show over. What a dumbass. The Mario Flores Lakeshore team of Van Dyke Mortgage. Mario gets people into mortgages. Everyone into mortgages. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're in West Michigan, Northern Michigan, Western Idaho, Southern Tennessee. No one says Southern Tennessee. East Tennessee. All right. Tennessee. My God, the state's like 800 miles wide and like 6 miles from top to bottom. Call Mario if you need a mortgage. 231-332-6505. Now, Mario, he works with people all around the country. F45 in Byron Center does not. If you're in and around the Byron Center community and you want to start a workout plan, visit my friends at F45 in Byron Center. It's right where the family fair is, okay? And they have this is a group of clear thinkers. They're not like this bunch of people that when their business gets screwed in the butthole by the pandemic, that they sit and point fingers at people and bitch and moan and lose money. Because in Michigan, they said no group exercise classes. At F45, it's group exercise. What did they do? They individualized the program and put like these big 10-foot by 12-foot areas taped off. You cannot go into those areas, okay? And then each individual person working out is in their zone with all of their workout equipment that they provide, and then the workout takes place, and they're able to thread the needle there. That's called the pivot. Love the fact that they were able to pivot. So well done to my friends at F45 in Byron Center, Michigan. You want to work out there. You want to work out for free for the first week. That's how you do it. Go to f45training.com/Byron Center. Thank you. And then there's the amazing, multi-talented Laura and her crew over at Stella Fly. S as in Sam, T as in Tom, E-L-L-A, fly. It's a jingle. S as in Sam, T as in Tom, E-L-L-A, fly. S as in Sam, T as in Tom, E-L-L-A, fly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. StellaFly.com. They'll help you market your business with all of the tools that are available to, the guy down the street who his business is just like yours, except he's utilizing social media, so he's getting the big sale. You're not. Utilize social media to the most efficient extent possible. StellaFly.com. Reach out to them, and you'll be in good shape. This podcast comes to you from the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio. It's the 5th of January, 2021. The Eric Zane Show podcast begins now.
Hey everybody, this is Crank, also known as the White John Coffee. When I'm not busy servicing my Ford or cleaning up after my 4 tax deductions, I listen to the Eric Zane Show podcast, and so should you. Don't forget to support his sponsors, because hey, let's face it, the guy's not that talented, and he needs all the help he can get.
That's true. You gotta end them. And now, here's your host, Eric Zane. You see, I don't ask much. No, actually, I do ask a lot. But if you're going to make a homemade intro for me from this day forward, can you end it with, and now, here's your host, Eric Zane. I would do the same for you. It's kind of like, and then I like take off with it. Hey, everybody, welcome. I'm Stu McAllister. Otherwise, I love it. In fact, Crank, if you could speak into your recording device again, just the line, and now, here's your host, Eric Zane. That'd be cool. Na 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 na. All right, that's enough butt rock. Welcome in, folks. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. What's up? A lot going on in the world to get to. And, boy, where to begin? I got the folks that are enjoying the podcast. As you know, this show comes to you each and every morning, each and every weekday morning. And it is a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures. And there's always some type of personal adventure going on in this household. I shared a story on Patreon yesterday that, oh my God, it was just unbelievable. It involved just an interaction in this household that I was not even part of. But boy, did it make me cringe. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. What? And it involved our sweet brother-in-law, Diana's sweet brother, my brother-in-law, uncle to my kids, the world famous No Filter Kevin. And never before has the term no filter been more applicable. You know, he earned that because of the extremely loud and boisterous swear words that he says to things that he doesn't like frozen food at Meijer, giving the finger to the same frozen food, giving the finger to his sweatshirt when it falls off of his shoulder when we're walking to the state park with kids around. Calling same sweatshirt the N-word. What? Yes, that actually happened. Well, he's earned the name No Filter. But the story yesterday, my God, you must hear this story. And I actually can't tell it on the Facebook because of I never know who is taking the Facebook in or who's listening to the free audio podcast or whatever. A little bit more control on Patreon, but oh my God. We started this adventure with this addition to the household right at the beginning of August, after the passing of David. So August, September, October, November, just over 5 months in. Oh my God. So many unbelievable adventures. Worth talking about. Son of a bitch. All right. So there's that. This show is seen by people live each and every morning on the Facebook page, facebook.com/Eric Zane fan page. Please, if you're watching on that, share. Share away. Set a record yesterday with 12 shares at last check. We're going up one a day. So all of you sane people, continue to share it. Add one to it. Share it. Facebook brought to you by Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid. Also, the show is live, Periscope video on Twitter. Retweet it. Would you please? Please retweet it. The more people that see it, the more people that are enjoying the show, the more people that we're going to get, more internet points. That brought to you by Blue Frost IT. And then on YouTube, brought to you by F45 Training in Byron Center, Michigan. Eric Zane Show on YouTube. Subscribe to it. Hit the bell notification and hit the thumbs up button. All right. Thank you so much for enjoying the show live. Some of you, well, in fact, most of you, get the show via the recorded audio podcast. So when I get done with this, every word that I say here, it's kind of like post it away to all of the podcasting platforms, and then you get it that way. If you are on that, please subscribe, rate, and review the audio podcast. Thank you very much. Okay. What a thing. My God. I've got, it's kind of a weird thing because yesterday was full of just, well, it starts out with the, I'm going to start the show talking about what I will refer to as the great insurance debacle of 2021. My God. It seems like something so simple as just hitting a few check marks on the Obamacare thing, and then you actually pay your money for your insurance plan. Why can't that be it? Why does there always have to be some fucked up wrench in the plan? I can't tell you. I will say overall, I am supportive of how insurance is obtained by people like me who are self-employed. Okay. But there's always seems to be one kind of a big deal that puts a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth concerning it. Not the end of the world. By no means is it that. But it's a little bit fucked up. Shit. Yesterday was that. In fact, let's just get right into it. So, leading up to this year, when I signed up for insurance on healthcare.gov, I had gone with this one particular insurance policy. In fact, year one, I signed up for this one insurance policy. Not the best. In fact, far from the best. One with like a high deductible. And that ended up biting me in the ass because we had a mountain of medical bills. So you had to pay for a big deductible, and it was a mess. Oh, it was terrible. And also, in that time, when you sign up, remember the story about, hey, it says, who was your doctor? So I put in all the doctors for myself and all the kids and my wife. And it's just good news. This plan covers them. This insurance works with that medical organization. Awesome. Except signing the dotted line. I'm enrolled. Great. However long later, I go into the doctor's office. Yeah, I'm here. Need a checkup or whatever. Here's my insurance card. Yeah, we don't accept this. What? Yeah, this is no good. This is shit. Okay, we don't take your shit insurance. Wait, what are you talking about? I got the green check mark now. Now get out, or we're calling the cops. My God. So that was that. So we had to scramble the whole year. You know, I actually went without a doctor's appointment. The girls were able to figure something out, but it was awful. The next year, I signed up for a different plan. And then it says, hey, good news, green check mark. This plan jives with your doctor. And I go, yeah, hold on. Then I actually called. And I go, hey, I'm looking at this policy, so-and-so bronze, which is translated for shit. If you get diamond, it's great. If you get gold, it's really good. Silver's pretty good. Bronze is shit. Anybody who gets a bronze medal is like, fuck this thing, throw it away. I've got bronze insurance. It says right on the thing, congrats, you've got the bronze. Of course, I buy the bronze. They go, yeah, we take your bronze shit. You're going to hate your life, but all right. So I signed up for bronze last year. Bronze is a dumpster fire, too. Way high deductible, like an $8,500 per person deductible. That's huge. I think combined for the family, if you hit $8,500 per person, okay, so like Jackie, she was over $8,500 in out-of-pocket costs. So she, at that point, then, all right, congratulations. What a racket. The insurance company, it's like they get a fee for a premium every month. And then it's not that high for me, but there's all sorts of different things that are involved in this. One way or another, they're going to get their money. And then they got this massive deductible. So it's like, why do I even have this? Okay, this is just bullshit. It turns out, no, there is a reason to have it because the surgery that Jackie got, we're talking about tens of thousands of dollars in cost. So $8,500 is a portion of that. And then as a family, I think as a group, if we add up to like $16,000 or $17,000, then the whole family is like covered 100% or something like that. I don't know. But this year I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm upgrading. I am upgrading to the silver. We are doing silver. Now, silver is quite a jump on silver insurance for this company. The deductible is like $650, something like that, maybe $750, somewhere in that range per person deductible per year. So think about that, going from thousands of dollars out of pocket to just hundreds. Like, oh my God, this is fantastic. Now you have to pay more out of pocket. But, things have changed. We've improved ourselves. We've worked very hard. So I'm going to spend the extra money each month on the premium, and I'm going to get the better insurance. Okay, great. So I've got the better insurance. All is well. Sign up. Green checky, silver, call the doc. You take silver? Yeah, we take silver, man. You're going to be happy. This is great. You were an asshole last year and the year before, but this year, it's a good job by you. You got the silver. I get the silver card. Silver cards come in the mail. It says, awesome insurance, pretty good for a schmuck. Here's who's covered. Diana. You, of course, your name is on the card. Diana is covered under this. And also Jacqueline is covered under this. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I got one more in here. By the way, I'm proud of Jim. He's got his own insurance. Coming around. Got his own insurance. That's the way you handle kids. When they're like, hey, Dad, this is when he's younger. I'm good. You can cover me till 26. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Why? Well, because you got a job that offers insurance. Pay for it. What? Yeah. Well, that's expensive. I go, yeah. Welcome to the big boy club, fucker. I was doing it at 21. He did it. He's all over it. He's got his own insurance. Okay. So then there's that. And that got my silver insurance, but there's only 2 dependents' names on it. I'm like, what the fuck is up with that? So I call and I get no, we got her. Actually, the way they did this, let me back up. In order to make this completely on the up and up, above board with the Obamacare, they try to get everyone like me in each individual state to get anyone who's eligible for Medicaid to get Medicaid. Okay. There's one person eligible for Medicaid because of her age, and that is Madison. Well, I mean, I didn't think she was because she's 18, but they said, no, she actually is eligible for Medicaid for this year. So the way healthcare.gov works is they make you apply. She's going, and I'm going to get rejected because it's based on need. And though I'm not exactly cash heavy at any one point, I still am not qualified for Medicaid, and rightfully so. That's intended for people who have a little harder time earning. All right, it's not intended for me. But they make you fill out the application, and the only way that Madison can get onto Silver Policy is to have Medicaid actually talk to Silver Policy and say she is not eligible for Medicaid. She has been rejected, so she must be on Silver Policy. There actually has to be correspondence between Medicaid and Silver Policy. I shit you not. So I applied. You go through a thing called MI Bridges, which is the state of Michigan. It's a web platform where all of this shit is taken care of with the Department of Health and Human Services. You know, the same organization that shuts all you patriots down from your fucking COVID spreading events at Jimmy's COVID house. So they're busy, but that's where you go. And they send you an application with, they ask for all this personal information. I fill all this shit out. and then I scan it and I upload it on their site. And it says, hey, we got it, and now we're reviewing it. And that was in November. Well, apparently, I don't know what happened, but if I went there yesterday to the web portal, and it says still under review. Now, this is a problem. This is going to come back to bite your old pal Eric right in his bulbous pecker. Because remember, I told you on the silver cards, it said Jacqueline and Diana are covered along with Eric. No Madison. But I called and I said, look, hey, what's up? They go, yeah, no, we've got her down. She's covered. I go, why isn't her name on the card? I don't know, but she's covered. She is covered. So I go, well, that's weird. You promise? Yep. Okay. I don't know anything about any problems. All I know is that I got a card. Madison's name isn't on it. And I'm worried. Time passes. All of December comes and goes. Yesterday's the day for Madison to go pick up a prescription. Now, there's even more drama here. Stand by. Damn it. Because while Diana and I are on the daily walk, we get back to the car. I've got 5 missed phone calls. Madison has 7, or Diana has 7. It's Madison. Oh my God. I just went to go pick up my prescription for birth control. And she has no boyfriend. Don't worry. She's single. She takes that because there's, that's a personal thing. I'm not even going to get into that, but she takes birth control. I'm at the pharmacist. They said someone picked up my prescription on the 20th of December. We're like, it's impossible. How? I don't know. Now, it's a damn good thing that there was a mix-up, and it turns out there was a mix-up. Someone at the pharmacy actually had screwed up. They actually had the prescription right there, okay? Had they had it, had they not made that mistake, they would have given her the prescription and said, all right, you have no insurance. Pay us big money for this. This is normally a free thing, this, what do you call it? Birth control. I think your taxpayer dollar pays for it. So she calls up freaking out. And this gets us on the path of, okay, we got to figure out what's going on here. Diana drives to the place, to the pharmacist, and says, hey, what's up? And then they go, oh, yeah, we screwed up. We actually have the prescription here. Okay. So it's kind of like silver lining thing, because our little ball of anxiety, Madison, had she been told, you owe us you owe us $200, she'd have had an even bigger heart attack. All right. So now Diana's there face to face with the pharmacist. Pharmacist says, okay, here's the medicine. Here's the birth control, $209. What are you talking about? Yeah, Madison's not on your insurance. Your new silver plan, I see it. I'm looking right at it. She turns the monitor and says, look, I see you. It matches up with the card that Eric has. Eric is covered. Diana is covered. Jackie is covered. There's no Madison. She's dead to us. She has no insurance. None. So Diana calls me. I reach out to who I need to talk to on my end. And I'm like, wait a minute. You told me I got insurance for Madison. And I get screenshots that show up on my phone saying, look, she is. She's on. I send the screenshots to Diana. I go, look, she is on the insurance, all fucked up. Everything's crazy. Like, how can this be? Okay. Long story short. Yes, it does show up that she is covered on the insurance. The word of the day, contingent on, remember the Department of Health and Human Services? Contingent on them saying, no, Madison is not eligible for Medicaid. So I'm like, well, why the fuck? I applied. I did this in November. I did it November 27th. I uploaded that application that those fuckers sent me. What the fuck are you doing over there? Clicky, mibridges.com or whatever. Log in. Click on there's a spot that says, here's what you uploaded. What did you submit? I click on it, and it shows what I uploaded. And it says, pending review. They haven't done shit with that thing. Like, what the fuck are you doing over there? It's been a month and a half. I mean, this is it. My kid has no insurance right now. How the fuck can that even be? So, this is at 7:00 last night. I'm like, fuck. Okay, well, Diana, pay for the, just go ahead. Pay out of pocket. We'll figure this out. We'll get reimbursed. Retroactive. It's all going to work out. And that's true. So today, on the list of things to do, is I have to block out, 5 or 6 hours. Dial. Hello? Yeah. And then it's going to start with, this is the Department of Health and Human Services, State of Michigan, Ottawa County. And we are busy shutting down the Patriots today due to COVID-19. We're going on a MAGA hat wearing ass kicking adventure today, shutting down the Patriots. So we can't help you with your silver insurance plan. So go get fucked. Click. And so, I have to do that. Please wait on hold. There are 8,000 Patriots whose asses we have to kick today. Thank you. So that's that. Side note, Madison comes home from work and she sees the medicine that we've paid out of pocket for. That is traditionally free. Now, you might be like, boy, you paid $209 for birth control. Birth control, even when it's out of pocket, is not nearly that expensive. You're right. You're so right. Because Madison goes, oh my God, like literally, there's like four packages of birth control in here. Like there's literally 4. What am I to do with 4? I had none. Now I have 4, literally. And Diana's like, what? Yeah, look, Mom. And there's 4 of these like blister packs full of fucking baby pills, anti-baby pills. What the fuck? Now Diana calls. She calls the pharmacist, the one who she was just face to face with a couple hours earlier, and I can hear that the queen of the forest is giving them attitude. This pharmacist. I'm like, no wonder why these people are spoiling COVID doses, because people are giving them shit all the time. Can you believe that guy? More on him later on. And she's like, I was there and I had to pay out of pocket and I had to pay $209 for this. And, that's just a lot. And I should have only had to pay whatever the cost of one of these is. So while she's having this conversation, I'm in the other room. And I try to interject with some common sense. And so I go, and I give her one of those, and she puts her hand up, like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. I got this. I'm kicking ass. I know what's up. I'm like, fucking, you don't, and you're not. What the fuck are you doing? Some of you are already thinking, well, why is she doing that? And that's what I was thinking too. I was like, what the fuck is she making a big deal about this for? Who gives a shit? And so she's going on, and I can hear through the phone lady saying, well, and she's trying, the lady on the phone's trying, like, well, there's really nothing you paid for the medicine, you have the medicine in your possession. And Dinah's getting nowhere, rightfully so. And so then she hangs up. She says, yeah, I gave her a piece of my mind. Oh my God, blah, 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 blah. I go, well, why? Why did you do that? Well, because I paid for like 4 of these out of pocket. And I'm like, well, you're not thinking clearly. You're not. Why? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I go, well, first of all, we are already told that when this gets sorted out, and it will get sorted out, you get reimbursed. So it might not be like right away, but you're going to get reimbursed. And she takes the fucking medicine every month. Well, now you don't have to go back. Even if you were paying out of pocket, all you did was buy it in advance. You bought 4 months worth. Now it's not going to be till whatever month it'll be. It's 1, 2, 3. It'll be in May. May, you don't have to worry about it. It'll be springtime. Holy shit. We'll all be throwing our masks into the air going, fuck yeah, let's have an orgy, man. The pandemic's over. Oh, my God. And you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to do shit. So what the fuck? Why did you bust that lady's? And she goes, in a rare moment of contriteness, she goes, oh, Like, now I feel bad. I go, well, yeah, you fucking should. You just lit into that lady. You big fat dummy. My God. You busted her balls excessively, and all you had to do was shrug. You're not even paying for this. Oh, my God. The chaos of this moment has made you not thinking clearly. I wonder if she can pick up right now. She's at work. Hey, can I bother you for a quick phone call on the podcast? ? I was just discussing something very fun with you that the audience wants your input on, period. If you can break away for 1 minute and call, that would be awesome. All right. So I'm totally setting her up. She's going to be like, you asshole. Pay attention to the pause when she gets on. Hi. And I go, yeah, I was just telling the audience about your, when you were talking to the pharmacist. There's going to be a long pause. I can't believe we told that. We'll see if this works. This is a total double cross maneuver, but one that I think will be fun for you. And that's all that matters on this catastrophe of a show. Holy crap. As always, I love getting feedback about the show. Hold on a second. Yeah, good call, Jason. It's not about sex, period. Jason, you are, my God, Crank is just, that is a excellent addendum to the text. It's not about sex. What the fuck was I going to say? Let's see. Alexis says the pharmacy should have said it is a 4-month supply. Then it would have been 50-ish for 1 month. Yes, true. Yes, true. But in hindsight, it's no big deal. This isn't, and she should have realized that. Let's see. All right, we got, oh my God, all these great people that are enjoying the podcast. Thank you so much. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns about what is going on this mess, or maybe you hear something, you're like, Zane, you're just a dumb dick. I would love to hear from you on the Shoreliners Striping inbox. Eric at ericzaneshow.com. All right. Today on this show, we've got an update on the Great Sock giveaway. I'll get to that in just a bit. The Nashville Bomber. Oh, my God. He loved to mail really, really fun care packages to his pals. My God. I can't wait to talk about this. Trump's re-election, post-election, whatever this is, campaign continues to net shitty results. About this, I cannot wait till the dynamic that goes on surrounding Inauguration Day, because at this point, he's not going to attend, right? I mean, but if he did, what a terrific way to kick off the fucking Donald Trump show. A TV show that would, oh my God, would that be incredible? Him sitting with all the former presidents and just, so much amazing television. It could possibly happen. If that were on like a streaming service that I didn't have, I would pay for it. Either that or make Kenny buy it and just take his password. And oh my God. Whew. Concerning Trump, this time some poor old lady's phone is getting inundated with calls from strangers because of Trump's efforts. Today's like a huge day, by the way, politically, because in the state of Georgia, it's that Senate runoff election. And if the Democrats get those seats, well, if you're a Republican, you're like, oh, fuck, because, that's going to change everything concerning politics in the United States. And so people are like freaking out about this, that, and the other thing. And Trump is in Georgia campaigning yesterday at a fucking Walmart parking lot. He's standing there going, hello, shoppers. Hello, all you Hello, all you beautiful people. And, he's talking to them, saying, oh, my God, we gotta vote for this, whatever Republic. I don't even know these fucking people's names. And he, at the same time, he's continuing to go down the road of talking about him and rigged election. And there's somebody from Twitter standing behind him saying, whatever this guy says is bullshit. Oh, my God, what a fucking drama. You look back to the drama that we had from, take any moment politically. Take Gore versus George W. Bush. Okay? The drama there was fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing. And if you remember during that 30-day window when we were all like, oh, the election's being contested, hanging chads, oh shit, oh, he lost, he won, he got these votes. That is nothing compared to what is going on right now. Do you think Trump will still be like having the Walmart parking lot events like after the inauguration day? I mean, seriously. My God. All right. But anyway, some poor old lady is getting inundated with calls from strangers because of the efforts of one Donald J. Trump. And a pharmacist who is in Wisconsin is a huge asshole and in deep caca for intentionally trying to destroy doses of COVID vaccine. Intentionally trying to destroy them. And I don't know about his effort. I think he tried to thread the needle here. Deny till you die is what you're supposed to do. I'm not even sure what the hell this guy was thinking. All right. But that is the open of the Eric Zane Show podcast. Hey, don't forget, I am on Cameo, cameo.com/Eric Zane. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I was hired to do a cameo recently that you can look at. Anybody can. Okay? It doesn't cost you anything to look at it. I was hired by Pellerito on a cameo to do a little bit more than just talk to the camera. The camera was over my shoulder, and it's a reaction video of me watching the first 2 minutes of the Motley Crue documentary, The Dirt, drama documentary. And the reason why that sick fuck made me do that is because he knows that I know that my daughter watched that film, my 18-year-old daughter. And I don't know about you, if you're a father of daughters, when you find out that your daughter has watched something graphic sexually, the cringe factor in your brain is remarkable. It actually squeezes your brain and wrings it out like a sponge. It's awful. And if you're, I'm hoping that if you're a father of daughters, you can appreciate it, and you've been down this road with me. You don't like this whole idea, no matter what their age. You don't like the idea of them making babies. You don't, even if the daughter is pregnant. Okay, as a father, you're like, oh, well, that happened by a miracle. The angel came down and did it to her. Holy crap. And she's a virgin. Oh my God. It's happened again. Bust out the three wise men. Holy shit. Frankincense and myrrh. My God. Holy shit. Little drummer boy, rat-a-tat-tat, or pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Somebody made fun of me about that. I referenced little drummer boy leading up to Christmas. And I said, little drummer boy, rat-a-tat-tat. It's pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Anyway, if you go to cameo.com/Eric Zane, you can see this disaster. Complete with the actual 2 minutes of the Netflix show, the moment in question that's the big mess, and my horrible, disgusted reaction. While you're there, hire me for a cameo. Cameo.com/Eric Zane. Thanks again to the multi-talented Joe Martinez, and thanks to you, the audience, for banging on his door when you need help with your heating and cooling systems. Joe's just signed up for another quarter. Thank you. If you need anything with your heating and cooling setup, call Joe at 616-516-8579. All right. Some of you might need an after-hours service call. You've got a guy. They're all, hey, if you're making an after-hours service call, none of them are a bargain, no matter what. So you might as well get screwed by somebody who is a supporter of this show by being a sponsor. 616-516-8579. If you do need a new furnace install or an air conditioner install, he utilizes the Comfort Maker brand. That is the best in the business, and he will not let you down. Whether it's new construction, whether it's a retrofit, a redo, a repair, whatever it may be, A&E Heating and Cooling at 616-516-8579. Excuse me. I got a floor installer, Jacob and Jason from Bennett Flooring Installation, 616-318-0167. Again, 616-318-0167 if you're in the West Michigan area. Same for A&E Heating and Cooling. Reach out to Bennett Flooring Installation, 616-318-0167. So a lot less red tape here. Nobody trying to sell you anything you don't need. You just have a room that needs flooring and you don't know how to put it in, or you're not good at it. You hire them. They show up. They give you the old measure. This is the cost of getting this installed. This is the least expensive way you could possibly do this unless you do it yourself. But the problem is, if you do it yourself, it's going to look like shit and your wife's going to hate you. Even I have enough common sense to hire Bennett Flooring Installation, and I did. You should too. 616-318-0167 or click on their logo at ericzaneshow.com or just go to bennettflooringinstallation.com. Okay, and finally, A&D Cleaning. A&D Cleaning, cleaning homes around West Michigan. Get an estimate and find out how much it's going to cost to clean your house. 616-550-3644. 616-550-3644. Those are three great, specific to West Michigan businesses that support this show. If you support them, we keep doing a show forever and ever. Forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever. Randy Travis. Randy Travis? Randy Travers. How do you say it? Is he dead? Did he die in the past year? You ever do that? Like a name pops in your head and you say, did that person die? Oh, he's alive. God, I got scared there for a second. I don't want to live in a world where Randy Travis is dead. For God's sake. Did you hear that story about the lady from that 70s show who, what the hell is her name? Oh, God. Somebody on the chat, help me. What's her name? She was in the James Bond movies. Connie Kelly? Fuck. There's no way I'm going to get this. She was super hot back in the day. She's actually kind of cute now, too. I don't think right this second she's kind of cute, but that seven. God, if I just look up that 70s show, Death, is that going to do it? No. Somebody on the chat, help me. Fuck. Some chick who's on that 70s show, Tanya Roberts. Thank you to Tracy. Oh my God, Tracy, how are you? I miss you so much. How's the pooches? Tanya Roberts. This is so embarrassing for her publicist. What an asshole this guy is. My God, any picture of Tanya Roberts, she's just as pretty as a picture. She was in one of the Bond movies back in the day. Also seen on that 70s show. And then, you get the old message. It says, Tanya Roberts has died. Oh, my God. You're like, oh, great. First one of the new year. This is awful. Yeah, I remember her. Okay. I never really watched that show. I actually remember her from the Bond movies. I remember the name. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. She's not dead yet. We got the old Tom Petty scenario. The publicist, I don't know if he's completely responsible on this, but a lot of people seem to think it's this guy. If you're him, you're like, oh, God, I'm not going to be a publicist for much longer as soon as this story gets out. All the media outlets went with what the publicist posted on Facebook. The publicist, he did the old, oh, no, Tanya walks with Jesus. Oh my God, she has left this earth. Tanya Roberts has passed away. And then so all of the publications run with it, you know? I mean, my God, if the publicist on her own personal Facebook page says it, well, that's fucking it. That's all you need to know. But then this dude is like, wait a minute, she's not dead. And he's like, oh, fuck, oh, no. So he had to go out of his way and, oh, hey, I'm an asshole. She's not dead. Oh, fuck. But she's sick as shit. I don't know what the fuck happened to her. Apparently she was just walking her dogs on Christmas Eve. And then she got home. She felt like shit. And then, boom, down she goes. She remains in critical condition. Boy, if you're the publicist, are you like, fuck, man, I'm glad she's alive, but there's a little fear creeping across your heart because you know if she pulls through, she's going to grab your fucking dick and just punch you repeatedly in the face like Twisted Tea guy. Son of a bitch. But no, not dead. Hanging in there is Tanya Roberts, despite dumb shit publicists saying, yeah, she's dead. All right, I don't know how I got on that. The ADHD this year has been on fire. And I think we all benefit from that. You see the gears turning in my brain. This is just my brain and just flies right to my mouth. And then out it goes. Talk about no filter Kevin, it's no filter Eric. Oh, thank God I have no medicine in me. Not a bit of medicine. Last medicine I took was a couple of Tylenol. And that's it. My God. The Bombas, the Bombas Sock Brigade, the Eric Zane Show podcast. I'll get it right one of these times. Eric Zane Show podcast, Bombas Sock Brigade gets together on Friday, July 15th for an evening get-together, 4 p.m. We will meet in beautiful downtown Grand Rapids, all masked up as a team, and we will load up our backpacks with Bombas socks, brand new in the packaging, given to us by this awesome company who make great socks, and then you've seen their ads. They sell a pair, they give a pair away. Well, my pal Mike Hamp, who's been on this show before, talking about his efforts to help people struggling with mental illness, reached out to them and just sent them a letter. And they said, we like what you're doing. We're going to send you socks. So on the regular, he gets like cases of these free socks. So they're piling up in his garage. I go, we got to give these socks away. Let's go help out the homeless. They're freezing their ass off. COVID is running rampant, making it more difficult for them to get into the shelters. The very least we could do is give some shit away and offer some support to them. Okay, great. So the Great Sock Giveaway is back. January 15th, 4 p.m. I do have the sign-up sheet. Thank you to Megan for writing that out for me. It will be in the form of a link in the comments of this podcast. I swear to God. And today I will post that on social media if you miss it that way. Or if you miss it via the, I thought Diana reached out to me. She didn't. If you miss it on the show comments, it'll be comments of the podcast. It'll be on social media. So what I'm asking of you is this, not a lot. It's just a chance to get together, me and whoever else wants to. Queen of the Forest will be there, maybe a kid or two, and shenanigans. It's going to be fun. We're going to go for a walk. I can't, man. My back. If I got there, I wouldn't be able to because I'm crippled. I can't, man. I'm fucking crippled. I can't do it. Bring a backpack. We'll stuff you full of socks. Stuff you full of socks. Stuff you full of cocks. No. What the fuck is wrong with me? Stuff you full of socks, and then off we go. We'll hit all the hot spots where these people will be hanging out. Various places, the shelters. Hartside Park. That's prominent here in West Michigan, Grand Rapids. That's where the city said, fuck you, you can't stay here. Fuck yourselves. Get out. We're going to go there. And there's a lot of people there. I drove by there just the other day when Diane and I went over to Mel Trotter to drop a bunch of stuff off. And there's still, it's packed with people, just no tents. And they're gathered around like the charcoal grill. Like they have like at a park, you got that stationary charcoal grill, big metal thing. The dudes and the chicks got the fire going in there, like, get a little warmed up. So we're going to go and interact with all these people and give away the socks. And I need your help. So sign up when you can. You can't miss it. The more the merrier. I don't care. And we all walk as a group, socially distanced, masked up, outdoors, and 100% safe because we're one big unit. Okay? The great sock giveaway with the Eric Zane Show podcast, Bombas Sock Brigade. Back! And we want to do this like a regular thing because Mike has so many damn socks to give away. Holy shit. Okay. All right. See, Andrea's on the live chat. She is the better half of Crank, White John Coffee, Jason. Josh in the house. Tyler says the ADHD is incredible today. Tyler, I would have to say that it's been that way since the new year. Yesterday was a strong ADHD day as well. And my God. All right. Very good. Here's what's up about the Nashville bomber. Holy moly, this guy. Man, he was a handful. This comes to us from TMZ. He would send care packages to his friends, like handwritten letters with like evidence, so-called evidence that he found, and he'd stuff it into a big yellow envelope and mail it off to his friends and with no return address. And they'd get it. Oh, fuck. I got another care package from him. Rolling of the eyes. Shit. It's the same thing that I do when I see that Dirk sent me an email. You know what? Oh, fuck. Here we go. Oh, boy. What now? Uh-huh. Okay, great. Thanks. Nashville bomber Anthony Warner was just as out there as people might have suspected, according to this article. Authorities now say he sent letters full of kooky ideas before detonating. Did you know that he had, this is the only, I mean, that's all kind of a bummer. I mean, these 3 people did get injured and those businesses are destroyed, or badly damaged. But I think the biggest thing that bums me out is that he brought his fucking dog with him. This fucking guy was such a piece of shit that he brought his pooch with him. And so, now the poor people that work for the authorities, they have to pick up what's left of the RV. They have to pick up, brain chunks and fucking pooch remnants all over 2nd Avenue. Thanks, you fucking asshole. My God. Warner sent a number of letters and videos to friends and acquaintances all over the country on December 23rd, 2 days before it all went down. Bizarre writings about everything from aliens to lizard people. Also, subject matter 9/11 and the moon landing. Oh, my God. And everything. Apparently, Warner sent several packages without return addresses, which contain upwards of 9 pages of typed out text, plus a couple of thumb drives with videos. So as this story unfolds, the various recipients around the country are like, oh, shit. Oh, no, I better call my local federal field office. Turn this shit in. Yeah, this maniac sent me this. One such letter begins, "Hey, dude, you will never believe what I found in the park." Yeah, it sounds just like Dirk's emails. "Hey, man, check this out. This is interesting. Look at this from smidge-faced Red State Conspiracy Chow.com. My God. Warner continues, quote, "The knowledge I have gained is immeasurable. I now understand everything, and I mean everything, from who/what we really are to what the known universe really is." He goes on to say, "There are too many anomalies to count as it relates to 9/11 and the moon landing, adding a theory about the Earth being under active attack by aliens since at least 2011, something he claims the government is covering up." You know, on that one, I might even be able to go in on it with you. I mean, I've thought that myself, that they walk amongst us for quite some time. But I don't have any proof of that. All I can do is look at weirdos in the world like this guy and assume that they are. In fact, I would assume this guy is one of them. Okay? And then the article says, and then there's the lizard people, who Warner supposedly thinks walk amongst us and control things. He reportedly writes they put a switch into the human brain so they could walk among us and appear human. That explains my old program director. Warner also signed some of these letters as Julio. Mama looked down and spit on the ground every time my name gets mentioned. Ba 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 ba, when I get that boy, gonna stick him in the house of detention. That's all I know. Well, I'm on my way. Friends of his have said that that's a name he's gone by, but neighbors also pointed out that his dog was named Julio. My God. And then it talked about the dog being in the bomb blast. Assuming these letters are legit, it jibes with the Feds suspected about him early on. Now, according to this, it says the Feds suspected that he was freaked out about 5G technology and may have parked near AT&T on purpose, which I've thought that all along. I've been the only person who's ever talked about that. No one has brought that up to me. I have been from the get-go. I have said that I think this guy was freaked out about 5G technology, and I also said there's something suspicious about him parking near AT&T. I was the only one that said that. No one tried to point me in that direction. All right. My God, and the destruction. Shit, man. I'm looking at the how much damage was done by that thing. It is an absolute miracle that nobody was killed. Thank God people heeded the warning and got the hell out of there. Okay, at this point, should be seeing a comment from Kenny. Adam says, you'd think Kenny might have known. I mean, he lives down there. Dirk says, I said on day one, it's bullshit. I'm afraid of 5G, so I'll blow myself up. Makes zero sense. Well, Dirk, for God's sake, you got to fill us in as to what's going on. Nick says, thank God you didn't listen to Kenny. That guy's nuts. There's a little bit of a delay on the comments. In 3, 2, 1, where is the Kenny comment? There it is. This is, Kenny says, I had no idea. Tyler says, I remember Kenny blasted you when you first suggested that. Oh, my God. All right. So that's that. That dude was wacky. Wacky, to say the least. Okay, hey, I'm on Patreon. That's another podcast I do. Sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes, sometimes 50 minutes, sometimes very rarely an hour. I guess it all just depends. And it's just straight through. There's no ads on it. It's behind a paywall. If there's something new in my life, you find out about it on Patreon first. If there's an extremely sensitive story that I am not comfortable just blasting out to the social media world and to the free audio podcast, it shows up on Patreon. Yesterday was an example of that. And now you can save 10%. You pay by the year, okay? And then you got the 10% savings. If you do it by the month, that's not available. But if you want to try it by the month, then it's only $5 or $10 a month, okay? And then if you like it, you can sign up for the full year. If you've been a member for a long time and you've just been paying by the month, sign up for a full year. You'll save 10%, okay? That's how it works. It's easy to convert. I know a number of you have done that. So, and then you don't have to worry about it. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. So much stuff is available up there. In addition to the bonus podcast, you got the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast once a week. The Lost Zane recordings from my radio days on BBL. I release 2 of those a week. That's 3 hours per show. The Insane Asylum, my music show on Q100 up north. Not to mention Smarter Than a Former Drug Dealer Trivia, which I'm playing today. Kenny, my back, is taking on Dale. Okay? A live version of Smarter Than a Former Drug Dealer Trivia, $25 on the line from Bennett Flooring Installation. Okay? That happens today at 10:30 Michigan time, Eastern time. Live video. Smarter Than a Former Drug Dealer Trivia. Dale versus Kenny. Okay. There you go. Tag Accounting. Get your taxes done from Troy, 616-301-9516. Love this guy, Troy Ginzer. He's been doing my taxes forever. 616-301-9516. Tag CPA.net. He does taxes for audience members all around the country. So no matter where you are and you need somebody to do your taxes, don't go to the big box H&R Block shit like that. Don't worry about doing it yourself with your stupid software. You're going to fuck it up. You're going to end up making a lot less money on your return. Have a pro do it, okay? And it doesn't matter where you are in the USA, you never have to set eyes on this guy. You can do it all via correspondence on email. He's got an online portal where you upload all your documents to him. It's perfect. 616-301-9516 or tag CPA.net. Jason Mays, okay? Part of the Saranac Shit Kickers. I kind of have added a business to the Saranac Shit Kickers, kind of. It's in Ionia. You see, Mays and his business, JM Synthetics. Hold on a second. Got to text Diana. Hold on. Yes, comma, if that's okay, period. Can I call you or can you call me? Question mark. All right. She's going to call me in a second. So I got to get this done. JM Synthetics, you can buy Amsoil products. That's the best in the business. They invented synthetic motor oil. There's videos online of their products being tested against comparable ones. Big brand names you get at whatever store you go to. And Amsoil, it does not break down like the other ones. Okay? So get Amsoil products either online at jmsynthetics.com or at the store Ionia Outdoors in Ionia, Michigan. Look them up, Ionia Outdoors. You can buy Jason's gear there. He worked with the dude who owns the store and said, hey, man, while people are here buying bait and whatnot, can I put a display up? Yeah, sure. Put your shit there. That's like a handshake, old school shit kicker town deal that they got worked out. So go to that place, Ionia Outdoors, and pick up Jason's products, his Amsoil products that he distributes, part of JM Synthetics. Okay. Then, of course, Blue Frost IT. We got everything on the show. Taxes. Get your taxes done. You got synthetic motor oil. You got managed IT service provider. That is Blue Frost IT. This whole industry is awesome. It's a boots-on-the-ground mentality, servicing the West Michigan community for your small and medium-sized business. Small and medium-sized businesses typically can't afford an IT department. You can now when you sign up for a monthly service contract, okay? You get the monthly service contract, and then it's an insurance policy. If your tech goes ape shit, hey, you're on the clock, fix my shit. Okay, great. That's what you do. I do that. I've got a monthly service contract with Blue Frost IT. Makes sense. They sponsor the show. I have tech. If it goes south, I need Alan. Okay? Diana says she'll call me. So there you go. Blue Frost IT, 616-200-8550. Online at bluefrostit.com. Don't let this slide. Do it in a preventative nature and just get like on their radar and get on a monthly service contract. Or do it the hard way. Let your computer blow up or get infected with whatever idiot virus, and then you can call them. They will repair it. And then you can get on the monthly service contract. Hey, honey, how are you? Oops. Hang on a second. Hang on, I'm screwing this up. Are you there? What the hell? Hold on a minute. It's this iPhone. You know me with the iPhone. Oh, shit. It says call failed, so I guess it wasn't me. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, it did. Must have got weird. I don't know what happened there. I hope you're in a good spot.
I am. I'm in the teacher's lounge, and there's nobody in here right now.
Okay. How is it so far? You're about an hour and some odd minutes into the day. Everybody behaving?
Everybody's behaving so far.
Okay. You're a trooper. Has there been any word about teachers and the vaccine?
I haven't heard anything recently. I know we're in the top of a list to get it, get workers and whatever. But
if the vaccine was a shot that had to go directly into the butthole, would you get it?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
I would get it. And
I would No, I would not.
I think I would get it. I think I would do it in the butthole, but not in the tip of the penis.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I think I would avoid that. I don't know, maybe not. If they say it won't hurt, I might
Oh, my word.
Okay.
No, Lord.
That's not why I'm calling you, though.
Okay.
I was detailing the hilarity of you calling the pharmacist to give her a piece of your mind about the 4-month dose and how much it inconvenienced you, even though you're going to get your money back and you're going to use it anyway.
At the time, because I don't like paying that much out of pocket, and I just thought they should have at least let me know. I mean, who gives gifts 4 months at a time without?
Yeah,
I mean, she's been on this prescription for 2 years. Why all of a sudden, give me 4 months at a time and charge me for it?
Right, I know. Well, it seems like you're
it's
almost like you're digging your heels in again, because last night I kind of talked you down from the ledge when I go, well, I mean, it's okay. We're going to get reimbursed once the insurance kicks in, and now you don't have to go there till May.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's okay. But I was still annoyed because it was a debacle from the beginning.
Right. So
because it started off very rough because Maddie goes there, which is good in hindsight because she would have had a heart attack if she said, okay, it'll be however much it was.
Right.
Because normally with insurance it's free. So,
right. Yeah, I was telling them about that. I was getting them up to speed on the big price tag and how she would have lost her shit. But I'm telling you, that was a bullet dodged. That was absolutely a bullet dodge. She would have, ripped off her clothes and ran down the aisle, losing her mind, cuckoo bananas.
Exactly.
So that worked out.
I know, yeah, exactly. So that did work out. But still, that was a crazy thing from the beginning, because how do you get one prescription? I mean, 2 totally different prescriptions, 2 totally different names mixed up.
Right, because they said, "Oh, we don't have it," and that set her.
No, it was already picked up.
It was already picked up. Someone else picked it up named Madison. What? My God.
So, okay. So it was a disaster.
All right. Yeah. I was describing to the audience you giving the lady tons of shit, dripping with attitude. You hung up with her, and I go, yeah, it doesn't matter. And I explained to you, and you go, oh, yeah, you're right. Now I feel bad.
Well, the only reason I gave her attitude is I was pretty good at the beginning, or from the beginning, but the only reason I gave her attitude is because she gave me attitude.
Oh, she did, huh?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that part.
Yeah, she did.
Is that Diana revisionist history? Because you seem like you were upset with yourself yesterday.
No, she was like, well, that's how the prescription's written from your doctor, and so that's how we do it. And I'm like, that's how we dispense it. I go, well, I've never dispensed it that way before.
Okay, all right.
She's like, well, maybe it's because of this, and that. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just telling you that's the way it's never been dispensed before. So
yeah.
She goes, well, we have to do it the way it's written. I'm like, well, okay, I understand that, but you have not done that for the last 2 years. So why all of a sudden the change?
That's true.
So, yeah.
All right.
So that's the only reason why I copped an attitude. Because normally I'm pretty even keeled. I don't really cop an attitude very often.
Oh, come on. Come on.
What?
All right. Okay.
All right.
I miss you.
Get back to class.
Okay, I miss you. I love you so much.
Love you too.
I'm in a very loving mood today. I just love everyone.
Loving Eric more so than grumpy Eric.
Hey,
not even grumpy, but
by the way,
what?
You don't even know. Did you know that yesterday there was because there's a number of home projects that have been started and not finished that you have been just causing you great anxiety. That did you know that yesterday I made great progress on one of those and you didn't even notice, and you see it and you saw it. I brought a ladder into the shower and mudded that gigantic hole that had been there forever. I mudded that up yesterday and you didn't even notice.
Oh my gosh, that is so rude of me. I did notice the ladder in our closet though, and I was wondering what did he do with that?
Yes, that was
yesterday was like a blur because I felt like I got home from work. We went for our run.
Yeah.
Came home from our run. Went straight to the pharmacy. Came home from the pharmacy. I mean, like it was
right.
I don't even remember yesterday, so I apologize. So I will take a look at it when I get home.
It looks like shit. I gotta sand it, but it's gonna end up looking terrible after we fix it. After I get done with it, it'll cave in, and then we'll call a pro. But I tried.
Okay, sounds good. All right, perfect.
Okay, thanks for the sex.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
I figured out the other day the exact date that we first tried sex. Boy, hold on a minute. She's calling me back. Yeah. Oh, she butt dialed me. She's in the lounge. Hey, you there? Can you imagine if she says, "Oh,
on
man."
On the other hand, he laughed the day he witnessed an amazing adaptation of male giant pandas. They sometimes pee.
That is not Diana.
Ew.
We're hearing a conversation in the teacher's lounge.
How can they pee during a handstand? I don't know, he said. That's disgusting. He learned that among male giant pandas, whoever can pee the highest up a tree is considered the strongest. That's disgusting. And so how can they do that? A bone that acts like a thumb helps them.
Ah, shit. Hold on a second. Hey, Siri. Text poo.
What do you want to say?
You butt dialed me, and that entire conversation about the giant panda was on the podcast. Period. I was hoping if I stayed on the phone longer, you would start to tell your friends about my giant pecker. Period.
Your message to Pooh says you bot dialed me, and that entire conversation about the giant panda was on the podcast. I was hoping if I stayed on the phone longer, you would start to tell your friends about my giant pecker. Ready to send it?
Yes.
Okay, it's sent.
You got to be on your toes. The Eric Zane Show podcast. You never know when something like that's going to go down. Yeah, you should have seen me, man. And that's the thing. We had one of these discussions the other day. You know, it seems like there's all sorts of problems in this house. That's kind of like you start these things and then you don't finish them. There's a hole here, a hole there. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. But, you know, the big project is the basement. I put time in the other day working on that. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to work on the basement or work on all these little fires? You want me to work on the big fire or do you want the little fires put out? She goes, I think I want the little fires put out first, please. Could you please put out the little fires? Yes. What's the first little fire? Well, in our shower, that light fixture, it just looks like shit. The drywall is peeled back. There's also, it just looks terrible. You're gonna have to. Can you use the mud there and straighten that out, fix it, and then paint it? Yeah. Of course. So yesterday was the day for that. Amongst all of the shit that went down here at this household yesterday, still managed to get that chair in there, or that ladder in there. And so I'm on the ladder, and I'm like, I got the putty knife, and I'm peeling back all the drywall that's kind of gotten terrible, like it's gotten moisture in it, so it's just like there's like black mold. I'm like inhaling black mold. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. And it's scraping all this shit off. And then I should have called Sexy Voice Andrea, because she's got skills at this. She knows what the fuck she's doing. I still might. So I'm there, and yeah, I don't know if you've ever taken like that mud stuff or joint compound. It's one thing to put it on the wall with your knife and, smooth it out, and you put the joint tape there and you put the layer on that, you let it dry. It's different when you're on the ceiling, because you go up high and then it wants to drip off of the putty down onto your face. Okay. So it's like a joint compound bukkake, and it's just all drippy and falling off. Every time I put a splotch of it up there, it just falls down. Half of it falls down onto the shower. It's just a shit show. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Managed to get it done, though. Does she even notice? Fuck no. That's all right. I don't hold it against her. All right. So as I said, Andrea, you'll get the call. Apparently I said something that's funny. Kenny says, apparently I said, fill them holes, and you fucking juveniles are getting a big kick out of that. Apparently I'm saying all sorts of things that are double entendre. You're supposed to get them all done in one day, says Josh. Kenny says, ha, use your hose to put out my little fire. Oh, my God, how did he not pick up on what he just said? Fuck. Did anyone else catch Eric saying in his Diana voice, there's a hole here, a hole there? Boy, Kenny is just cracking himself up. He thinks it's hilarious. And you're right, Jason, she did not shower. She did not shower. There was no shower today. All right. She just got after it. All right. This deal about Trump. And where is it? Don't even tell me. Oh, here it is. Okay. Former Michigan resident, now living in California, sitting there minding her own business. And all of a sudden, the phone starts ringing. And it's from someone who says, yeah, hey, man, I'm a patriot. You got to overturn it in Michigan, man. Trump won. Everybody knows that, man. Trump won. Trump for life, MAGA. What? She doesn't know what's up. This repeats on and on and on. Trump apparently made it public the phone number for former state of Michigan House Speaker Lee Chatfield, and posted his cell phone number, which is weird to me. What? On Sunday, Team Trump's social media pages posted cell phone numbers for State Senate Majority Leader Mike Shirkey, who was a Republican from Clark Lake. I've lived in Michigan most of my life. I've never heard of that. And for former State House Speaker Lee Chatfield, a Republican from Levering, another area I've never heard of. Now, I know those names. Those are the two guys who Trump, after the election, he said, hey, why don't you come over to the White House? They're going to have a word with you, put you on notice, put you on blast. Got to talk to you. All right. The prompt instructed supporters to call and ask these two to hear the evidence, correct the false statements, and demand vote on decertification. So Trump's like, yeah, man, we got to get to work. We got to make sure that this does not happen in one way, shape, or form. So I'm going to give out the cell phones of these two, Shirky and Chatfield. Are those numbers normally available? Though the campaign listed, so the number for Chatfield, and then but it listed the wrong number for Chatfield. It was like a typo. Hold on a second. I wonder if that's available. Trump, Chatfield, wrong number. He just calls up the same article I had. I want to get that number and actually call it and talk to the lady. There's no way. She's got to have changed her number by now already, because every patriot in the world is calling her up, said, what the fuck? So Trump gave the wrong number for Chatfield. And some lady from northern Michigan who shares the same area code as Chatfield is getting hundreds of calls and texts about the election. As I indicated, she lives in California, wants to remain private. There you go. That's probably why I won't call her. But did speak with our local TV station, Fox 17, about the mishap on Monday afternoon. Hundreds, if not thousands of calls and texts. I have to change my number. There is no other option, she said. Among the hundreds of calls and texts, they say most have been understanding when they inform callers. Why does that surprise me? About the number mix-up, though some still believe that number belonged to the former House Speaker. Case in point. Johnny Fuckface writes to this poor lady, Democrats cheated. You're gone soon and clearly don't give a fuck. Too bad going out a patriot wasn't your plan. So I'm so sick of it. I actually hope the New England Patriots change their name because of these cunts who have ruined that term. You've ruined it. It's gone. You've destroyed it. You're anything but a patriot. You're not. Okay? Oh, fuck me. She says, this is not Representative Lee's number. Lee Chatfield is not even the speaker anymore. He said his farewell address a week ago. I'm a random citizen. The wrong numbers and information were posted. This patriot says, so you say. You've ruined it. You've ruined it. Never before have I felt more terrible about a vote based on the behavior after the election and the behavior of the brainwashed maniacs who believe Trump now going forward. Never has anyone felt worse about a vote. You guys make me fucking sick. What the fuck is wrong with you? She says, I'll be like, this isn't Lee. And they'll be like, this has got to be the number that was posted. And I'm like, well, it was the wrong number. I said, do I sound like Lee Chatfield? And they're like, well, you must be his secretary. They say they plan on changing their number as soon as possible. My God. You fucking animals. The fuck is wrong with you? Shit. Patriots, send your emails to me. Eric@ericzaneshow.com. And then I'll arrange where we can fight in the street, okay? We can just fight about it, all right? That would be a great pay-per-view. Have people who hate patriots fight them in the squared circle, okay? We can do that. Pay-per-view, Patriots versus the world, okay? It's like Lions versus everybody. Patriots versus the world. My God. All right. Thanks again to the Kent County Health Department for being on board with the show. And if you need anything, if you are in Kent County, Michigan, concerning virus, vaccine, pandemic, vaccinations for your kids that not COVID-related, measles, mumps, rubella, things like that, WIC program, any type of outreach for underprivileged folks, they are the Cadillac of health departments. If you need a COVID test and you can't get there, they can actually do that for you. They can get you to where you need to be. Okay? They're a great organization. AccessKent.com/health. Phone number 616-632-7100. Kent County Health Department. Unless you're a crazy anti-vaxxer, just stay away. Kent County Health Department can help you. All right. That's serious shit. This is fun. Wouldn't you like to have a set of cornhole boards with me on them and my logo? And you may have seen this already. I'll link it up. And if you haven't seen it, just go to their website, cornholeamerica.com. And then search out my name. And you will see the Eric Zane Show podcast cornhole boards. Just go right to Cornhole America. Type Eric Zane. And there it pops up. The Eric Zane Show podcast cornhole boards. My God. You just got to see it. Even if you're not going to buy it, I just want you to see the damn image. You got 4 yellow bags, 4 blue bags. That aqua blue that's part of my logo. That bright sunshiny yellow. My logo underneath my hair-dyed head. My God, look at how dark my hair was. That's an old picture. I used to dye the hell out of my hair. Oh, my God, my wife, she hated it. But quality half-inch plywood top, smooth finish, excellent playability. They're made to ACO and ACL tournament specifications. You see those guys on TV, American Cornhole League, American Cornhole Organization, actual pro players. They play on boards that are just like this. Pro-style quality, half-inch cabinet-grade plywood, not the cheap particle shit, okay, that comes apart when it gets a little bit wet, it turns into fucking sawdust. 24 by 48 inches, 6-inch hole centered 9 inches from the top and 12 inches from each side. Cut using a professional CNC router to ensure quality and consistency, and on and on and on. Okay? Get more info on a brand new set of cornhole boards at cornholeamerica.com. By the way, it isn't just the Eric Zane Show podcast cornhole boards. They can put, and I mean anything. They can put anything, and I mean anything, on a set of cornhole boards. My God. Doesn't matter what it is. They can put it on a set of cornhole boards. If you already have a set of cornhole boards, you just want a cornhole wrap, just like an image, they can do that too. If you have existing cornhole boards and you just want them to look different, call upon them. They can make you a vinyl decal. You just put it right over it. Awesome. Thank you, Cornhole America. Okay. Of all the things, when you combine, this is a perfect storm. Conspiracy theorist with COVID/vaccine with pharmacist. Oh my God. Recipe for disaster. This asshole in Wisconsin, Ozaukee County, he's been like, oh man, I've been a conspiracy theorist all my life. I've got all the good ones that I pay attention to. And now I can finally make change because I'm a pharmacist and I am leading the fight. I am front and center with all my conspiracy theory brothers, because I don't believe that this vaccine is anything. I believe that this vaccine is poison. This asshole working at a clinic, they're wringing his hands the day that the vaccine arrives, and he gets the Moderna one. The Pfizer one has to be kept extremely cold. The Moderna one is just cold, okay? And he goes, oh, man, I'm going to fuck him up. Thank God I'm here. I'm saving the day. The vaccine is set up at the facility, and he goes, now's my time to strike. And if you leave that vaccine out and it rises to a certain temperature, it's no good. So his way of leaving his mark on the world is to take this life-saving medicine and ruin it That's exactly what this asshole did. Check this out. Son of a bitch.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. The pharmacist accused of deliberately spoiling COVID-19 vaccines is now out of jail this afternoon.
Yeah, he was released on a
Dirk thinks this guy should get like the Purple Heart or something.
$10,000 signature bond after questions arose whether those vaccines were actually destroyed.
Mary Jo Ola is now live in the Ozaukee County Justice Center in Port Washington to explain.
Shannon, pharmacist Stephen Brandenburg is not criminally charged as of today. The district attorney in Ozaukee County says more testing of the vaccine vials is needed to determine if the case will move forward. Now, you should be seeing some video now of Brandenburg leaving the Ozaukee County.
So if you're this guy, if you're a conspiracy theorist and you don't believe that the vaccine, whatever, you believe that whatever nonsense you believe and you destroy the vaccine, you're a fucking pharmacist. I mean, imagine that. If you're anybody that's gone to that pharmacy and you've gotten any vaccine, I mean, you're like, what the fuck? What am I dealing with? And if you're this stupid shit, I mean, good luck getting a job in the future. This is to happen. This is unfortunate that 500 vaccine doses were wasted. But this is how we get these animals out of society, because there's no way this guy, can you imagine him trying to get the next job? And then the whatever clinic that's thinking about hiring him does the old clicky internet search, and they see his face popping up as the fucking conspiracy theory moron who tried to destroy vaccines. I mean, all of that education, all that time and money you spent to become a pharmacist, which is not easy, and it's now out the window because you sit there and you read stupid shit websites and your brain is defective, and you believe crazy nonsense like this. What a fucking idiot.
Jail this afternoon, just a couple hours after he appeared over Zoom for a bail hearing earlier today. Brandenburg was being held in the Ozaukee County Jail on probable cause. And according to the probable cause statement, Brandenburg admitted he is a conspiracy theorist and said he did not believe the COVID-19 vaccine was safe and intentionally removed the vaccines from required refrigeration. During today's hearing, the Ozaukee County District Attorney revealed the hospital walked back some of their initial information that vaccines were destroyed. The DA is having the vials tested to determine what charges Brandenburg may ultimately face.
All right, so technicality. They were left out. His intention was to destroy them because he's a conspiracy theorist idiot, but they may not have been destroyed. Okay. So they take a look at the medicine. Is it still viable? Pain in the ass. Test it. Is it still good? Yeah, it's still good. Well, then he's off the hook. And he should be. If it didn't get destroyed, well, then no crime was committed. But the intent was there. He's still fucked.
Apparently, the only way they can discover that or tell us that is if they test them. It's unknown how much time it will take. Fortunately, we have them such that some of them or all of them can be returned to Moderna for that testing.
Now, depending on what the tests show will determine how severe those charges could be. Now, the DA, again, is having those vaccines tested. He says if the vaccines are still useful, Brandenburg could face a misdemeanor. The DA also adds that he's working closely with the U.S. State's Attorney. Again, the timeline for that testing is unknown, but this case is set for a status hearing January 19th. Reporting live in Ozaukee County, Mary Jo Ola, TMJ4 News.
What a
Mary Jo, thank you.
Fucking fatiguing way to live. I mean, everything's a fucking conspiracy. I just, the burden that goes with that. It just drives me up an absolute wall. Shit. Why can't we have a lazy conspiracy theorist who's just like, yeah, these things are true, but shrug, I don't care. You know, they're always like way extreme. They're always the loudest guy in the room. They're always the most aggressive. Why can't you just be a little bit more I don't give a fuck in your attitude? Shit. Okay, folks, I don't have a ton left. I do want to talk about the passing of Connie Kelly from Mix 95.7, and I'm going to do that in just a second. This is horrible. I do have a couple of people that I have to mention and thank first. BK Guns and Stuff, thank you so much. If you do need your firearm service, please call upon them, 616-902-2447. Poor Benjamin. He's just swamped. He has a second career. And I had somebody reach out and said, hey, I called that number and his voicemail's full. Oh, fuck. So I reached out to him. I go, dude, clear out your voicemail. But if you have a firearm you need to service, call upon BK Guns and Stuff. 616-902-2447. Anywhere in the USA, they can service, refurbish, clean, upgrade your firearm. And just call upon them or click on their logo at ericzaneshow.com. It'll take you right to their Facebook page. There's also Gun School. If you are in West Michigan and you want all the education that you need to be able to get a pistol license, you need to take the class. It's a CCW class with Prince Arming. CPL CCW class. Saturday, January 30th is the next one. It's an 8 a.m. start for Prince Arming. The class will set you back $125. It's great atmosphere, very laid back, loose. You take a test at the end of it, you pass, you get the certification, take it to the whatever county you live in Michigan, and get your pistol license. It's that simple. That's what you do. Of course, you should always increase your skill by practicing and taking any upgraded or additional classes just to hone your skills and your knowledge base of it. Thank you to my friends at Prince Arming. Okay. Yeah, it's all fun and games during the podcast, but these are the moments that where something like this, something incredibly serious has taken place, and the news has unfolded about the passing of a terrific person, human being, wonderful lady, and an unbelievable force in the radio industry. That would be the one and only Connie Kelly from Mix 95.7. I worked with Connie from 2012 to 2016 when I worked at Town Square. I knew she has one speed, and that is happy. Just a joyful, sweet soul who was an absolute powerhouse in the radio industry. She passed just the other day. I just found out this morning. Diana came in and told me I wasn't that close with Connie, but we were friendly and friends, I guess. I guess you could say that. The last time I spoke with her was at Sam Mills' wedding. We sat at the same table. Her and her husband, Dan, sat with Diana and myself, and we hit it off and had a great time. It seems like she was always in a great mood and always, as I indicated, joyful, friendly, and fun. Not a mean bone in her body. And her show on Mix 95.7 at first with Curtis, and then Fish, who was her partner in Wisconsin, and he came over to Michigan, and then they continued the show very successfully. That's not easy to do, by the way, when you have one of the two people leaves or gets fired or whatever the fuck happened. I still don't know. And then you bring a new guy, and the show's just as successful. Not easy to do. They managed. Good for them. Really rare, Connie Kelly. And here's why. Because you've always got two dudes in the morning or a dude and a girl sidekick. Sometimes you'll see two ladies, but very rare to have a lead lady with a dude sidekick. That does not happen that often. And I don't mean this in a silly way, but she was the big swinging dick, man. She was the big personality on that show. And holy fuck, that laugh. Son of a bitch, man. She gets going on that laugh, and that just makes me happy. If you've heard Connie laugh, you've been in a good mood right thereafter, because she always she was perfect for this type of line of work, and this type of storytelling, radio, whatever it may be. You got to have that. You got to have it, and she had it. Just really, really just knew what the hell she was doing. Consistently strong, and just a wonderful, wonderful soul. So I'll leave it right there. God bless you, Connie. God bless you, Dan. God bless loved ones and friends who are feeling that pain. People a lot closer to her than I was. I know you're struggling, and so God rest her eternal soul, and hope it's a quick trip to heaven. So God bless you, Connie. I'll dedicate this to you, and we'll talk to you folks down the road. Thanks again. Till next time. Bye-bye.